Hello everyone and welcome back. This is the third game of the series between KingsIndian and Grey Fox. The third match should go to 3 games at Shogun River. A map that complements really any build, I think. It's going to be a good matchup. So we're looking at the armies here. Both sides stick with what works. Grey Fox is just staying with the army he's had in the past 2 battles. Only slight differences between the two. KingsIndian really likes using those heroes. It's always fun to see them used well. He has a bow hero in this one. Actually quite a few bows. 1, 2, 3 bow units. Are these monks? Yeah. 1, 2 monks. So he really wants to control the terrain here with the shrine there in the middle. Doesn't want his opponent capturing it. And with, let's see, are there any bows here for Grey Fox? I don't think there are. With no bows from Grey Fox, he can do some serious damage here with 2 monks and a hero. I mean, he can just pulverize Grey Fox's line with no problem. He does have a couple matchlocks though, 2 samurai, so he's got to be a little careful in how he goes about this one, but I mean with the range difference he should be totally fine if he doesn't pull any serious mistakes. 2 Yari cavalry going to perch around the hill. It looks like that's it for cavalry though for Grey Fox, so that is quite a bit different from his old build. No cavalry again from KingsIndian, going just all infantry. Interesting build. We'll see if it ends up working. The bows are already shooting. Now it's sort of a cliche or a preconception held from earlier times that matchlocks are just really dangerous units. You want to hit them with your bows. It's not really so anymore. I think it's kind of a waste to shoot at matchlocks. They're really not the beast that they used to be. So I don't know if it's wise here to be shooting at the matchlocks, especially with all these hills around. You could definitely nullify those matchlocks, no problem. Might be shooting more into the katana samurai or something like that. Now the cavalry over here, they were hidden in the woods, but one of them's going to come out. There's really nowhere for him to go. If he actually connects with this attack, I'm not going to think that's very wise. Ooh. I stand by that, but that was a pretty decent charge with the wedge formation. Actually ended up working out quite well. Killed about 40 men in that charge, but that was a waste. With the infantry advantage looking like it's in KingsIndian's favor, I would definitely want to save my cavalry. But maybe he's a little frustrated seeing the same build he had so much trouble with last time. Might just be kind of going all in here. Doesn't want to sit back and skirmish, as there's a big skirmish advantage for KingsIndian, so he's just going to go right on the attack. Up the hill and getting ready to go. No time to capture the shrine, unfortunately, with those bows raining havoc upon them. But Yari Ashigaru's here just going to be up in the front. That's really dangerous. His Nodachi is going to get a downhill charge into his front line as soon as those Yari Ashigaru break. Or no, he's actually just going to go for it right now. Really apologize for the frame issues tonight. I don't know what it is. Perhaps it doesn't like me tonight. But let's check out how the charge went. Ooh, killed about 40 men, so it was a pretty good charge. Here comes the downhill charge. That charge killed hardly anyone because of the Yari Ashigaru in front. Lost about 5 men in that charge, even from a downhill bonsai Nodachi charge. So it just goes to show you how hard Nodachis can be to use. If you don't get the charge just right, they really aren't that good. Katana Samurai coming to move up the middle too. Oh, Katana Hero as well is coming out, so he's just going to try and bolster everything along the middle and just try and outmuscle him here in the middle while keeping up a solid wall. And it looks like it's going to work because with the cavalry kind of getting thrown away here by Grey Fox, he's going to have nothing to turn this one around unless his infantry can flank. He has Naginata Monk and a Yari Ashigaru. There's already wavering though here in the middle. Matchlocks are trying to shoot, but there's just no gaps for him to shoot through, so they're not going to be very effective at all. Yari Ashigaru are finally going to waver. There's plenty of infantry here for KingsIndian. Had an opportunity there with cavalry of that little hole, but I guess it was opened by cavalry anyway. So with no cavalry, it looks like KingsIndian's going to have a big advantage here. All those bows too are just wreaking havoc. Not shooting into the general, it seems. Shooting at the matchlocks, big waste though. The matchlocks are not going to be able to do anything in this battle. I'd be shooting in the infantry line and kill those guys quicker. The only thing that's going to make you lose if you lose this infantry battle, but it doesn't look like he will. Even if he gets through this front line of swords, he has a ton of Yari Ashigaru to deal with, and they might just be too tired to do that. But with monks still on the field, you never know against Ashigaru. The center is collapsing for Grey Fox, but he still has plenty of men on the flanks. Could still pull this one out. It's not over yet. Looks like the bows have scared off most of the matchlocks. One is routed, the other will be routing shortly as well. Just a grind fest of swords here. It's unfortunate again he brought so many Yari Ashigaru. A couple more Katana Samurai could have been the difference, but it wasn't so. Matchlocks are officially off the field now. Oh no, there's one. He was hiding from me. He still has matchlocks. Infantry clumped up in the middle. They have to go somewhere. Maybe a little bit of a micro mistake. Maybe just got frustrated. It's tough nut to crack here with King Indian's army. But it looks like he's going to be the one pulling it out. The left of Gray Fox is completely shattered. There it goes. And he's going to be able to redirect those infantry forces around the rear here at Gray Fox. And Gray Fox looks like he's going to lose this series, but put up a good fight, went to 3 games. He'll go down to the loser's bracket. KingsIndian is going to be moving on, assuming nothing crazy happens. You never know when heroes are involved. This kind of hero has 21 men left, but it looks like it's just going to be too much to handle. Yari Ashigaru surprising me with their resolve, and actually still in this fight with 138 men. Kitana Hero making a last stand into the Yari Ashigaru, but it looks like they'll be cleaned up, no problem. I wonder what they're even shooting at. A bow monk? Where did that bow monk come from? I didn't even know that bow monk was there until just now. Only 57 men on the field too. 94 kills. He must have been in hiding. It's interesting. Not going to end up turning the battle though. Not even close. All that's left is one Kitana Hero with 19 men. Being quite resilient. With 1 chevron of experience, probably gained through battle. I doubt you would put just 1 chevron on a Kitana Hero. That 1 chevron though does up their melee attack, so yeah, maybe it's worth it if you have a little extra money. Why not? They're exhausted though, and shaken. Down 12 men, now they're going to be hit from the rear. It's going to be over. 9 men. It's a matter of time. There they go. They're gone. KingsIndian wins. He's going to be moving on. Takes the series 2-1. See you back on the main menu. And so there it is. KingsIndian takes the series 2-1. He'll be moving on in the winner's bracket. Interesting builds there in the last 2 battles with no cavalry. It's not often that no cavalry builds really work. They're actually pretty hard to use. He just restricted so much in mobility it can leave you really vulnerable to skirmishing and cavalry attacks, but did a good job of keeping his resolve with the spears there. I think he ended up just frustrating Gray Fox into a bad attack with his cavalry there in that 3rd match. Had bad memories in the 2nd one, and maybe he thought he was out of it and just kind of threw his cavalry away. Maybe he was trying to make an earnest effort to kind of distract the enemy. Who knows? But it's all hindsight now because KingsIndian's moving on. Gray Fox going down to the loser's bracket. Wish them the best of luck, both players in both brackets. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you in the next match.